What's up, 2021 yearbook staff? So I had a theme this year with my intro videos, and they are all recorded on a lake in a canoe. So I figured I would do the same for yearbook, just like I did in my advanced comp class, but obviously you guys are a little bit special as well. So just a couple of things about this year. First, let's start with the 2021 edition of the best book ever. You know, that term came to be about 4 or 5 years ago when our yearbook really started to become one of the trendsetters for other yearbooks in the state and for other yearbooks in the country. And just a quick little story. So like I told some of the people during the summer sessions, I was sitting at an advisor boot camp this summer, and I was actually asked to come and speak on the way that we collect content and the way we do things in yearbook. And as I'm sitting there talking and introducing myself, one of the ladies pops up, and there's probably 40 people in the room, and she said, "Oh my God, you're from the Hillgrove Yearbook. I use your yearbook as a Bible when planning my book because it's so well done." And that just brings to reality that our book is really becoming one of the best books in the state. We're contenders in the country, and as we term, the best book ever. Okay, expectations this year, guys. I'm gonna actually put a canoe in the water because I'm starting to float towards the side a little bit. Some of the expectations this year, it's going to be a year like no other, and we all understand that. But the reality of it is, this year we are absolutely going to have to extend ourselves more so than we normally do. We don't have the luxury of running down the hallway and popping into a class in order to get an interview, get a quote, fill a sidebar, finish a spread, whatever it is. Right now we've got to plan, and we've got to plan well. I've spent the last 3 weeks working with CTLS, and to be honest, I've worked my absolute butt off to try to create an experience that will give us the opportunity to be successful. Yes, we're going to have some sports. Yes, we're going to have pictures of sports. And yes, we're going to have a book. Right now we're still planning on 316 pages. So somehow we're going to figure this thing out, and we're going to figure it out together. But like I also said, this will be my 14th year doing yearbook, and I never would have thought that, considering I just kind of started yearbook because the other advisor quit, and I was kind of the creative English teacher. But being my 14th yearbook, I absolutely understand that this is going to be arguably the most important book that I have been a part of creating, and you will be a part of creating, because of the circumstances. I mean, at the end of the day, our goal is to put souls on page, and we try to give an honest recap of the year so that when you find your yearbook 20 years from now, when your kids find your yearbook 40 years from now, 30 years from now, when your grandkids find your yearbook 40, 50 years from now, they can go back and get a sense of who you were, and you can go back and get a sense and an experience of the times forgotten. Yearbook is a piece of history like no other, and will be like no other. So we've got a lot to do this year, and I'm really excited. Other than that, I really just want to welcome everyone. I know I've talked to many of you, and I can't wait to get to know some of the newer staffers. I can't wait to see some of the older staffers return and really fill those leadership positions. Again, I'm excited. I come out here to relax. This is my happy place, and I want to welcome you all to the 2021 yearbook best book ever.